Don't go standing in place, or your time, it will be wasted. At least that's how they say, that you waste all your time. But what if living this way isn't time that is wasted? No, to those spending their days thinking maybe it's time, maybe it's time. And it's like you've never really known somebody on a level so relevant they could ever really learn to understand. And all the love you had is gone to the wrong places, and you fear that you may never get it back. A passion that once was is given enough of itself to become something else and detach from all the everyday evident inevitability that everything is dying where it's at. So lately you've been losing yourself, and everything you believed is now teetering on the brink of living through another one of these days that make you mistake the cage you hate for something safe and so afraid to break through. And now how you were living is only building into something that's abundantly funding a more comfortable suffering. Under the weight of this all, you're farther away from the cause. Everything is to remain calm with a sense of making it all along the way. In this place, your brain cannot create another single means of understanding anything in play, and lately you're only saving every one of your mistakes. You can face accountability for every day you waste. You can feel you're awake, but you'll die in this place. Isn't safe anymore, and the more that you wait, you'll adapt to a pace that you cannot escape. And the fact it remains that one day it'll be too late. So don't go standing in place where your time, it will be wasted. At least that's how they say, that you waste all your time. But what if living this way isn't time that is wasted? No, to those spending their days thinking maybe it's time, maybe it's time. We ought to all start thinking of things a little differently. Our sight is only relevant, and anything can be measured by insisting that we are only running out of time. But no, we're growing, it's showing, keep going, this is your life. And there will come a day where everything we once believed we're questioning. We kept the things that crept within the depths of where we're suffering, smothering all the other things, undermining what we could be, and recently succeeding in depleting all our sense of being. There's such a thing to live in the moments while we're in them. I know it isn't that easy, and I am in a position to be slipping the thought into your mind of what could be. If you didn't let that clock discourage your well-being, your self-seeing, you know that you have always been relevant. Every dream you've attended presented part of a testament, represented as evidence in a sensible, implemented, a reinvented version of a person that was meant to be you. So don't go standing in place where your time, it will be wasted. At least that's how they say, that you waste all your time. What if living this way isn't time that is wasted? No, to those spending their days thinking maybe it's time, maybe it's time for me to finally find another place for things that I believe, instead of always stating what's been real to me, overtaking every chance that I will need to understand and way out of this place I made, and conjure up an alter fate that leads me to a different place where I've held my own. Now my time is taking accepted, isn't it? This is no longer prison. I had only a vision while I was missing, so I had to move on. Now I'm living proof. This is not a game, nothing can stop me doing what I do. To me we're all the same, and if you could just find me every new day, you could be creating your own fate. Maybe you won't be burdened by the time you think you waste. See, now I'm living proof. This is not a game, nothing can stop me doing what I do. To me we're all the same. If you could just find me every new day, you could be creating your own fate. Then maybe you wouldn't be burdened by the time you think you waste. Don't go standing in place. Don't go standing in place. 'Cause maybe it's time.